Okay, good morning. So in the last class, we were discussing about the concept of the river system. We also covered island. We also covered the concept of the western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain. So that we have covered. And what is the geological evolution of western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain? What is geological evolution of western coastal plain or eastern coastal plain? Which one is created first? Eastern is created first. Yes, okay, eastern is created first as compared to the western. What are the ways in which eastern coastal plain has been created? Due to erosion. Erosion of, yeah, eastern coastal plain is created mainly due to deposition, by the river. And western coastal plain due to submergence, yes, and faulting activities as well as the depositional activities. Okay, so those are the reasons why western coastal plain are something that are created. Which side you will see formation of estuaries? Eastern side you will see formation of deltas. Western side, western coastal plain, you will see formation of what? You will see the formation of estuaries. Clear? Then we discussed, okay, the which coastal plain is more wider? Eastern is wider and western is narrower. Yes, okay, so those differences we have discussed between eastern coastal plain and western coastal plain. Then we discuss island. What are the important island that we have discussed? Where do you find New Murray Island? Where do you find New Murray Island? New Murray Island. New Murray Island. We discuss it is a disputed island between whom? India and Bangladesh. Okay, where is Kachativo Island? Sri Lanka. And India, disputed island between India and Sri Lanka. We discussed something called Sagar Island also. Where do you find Sagar Island? Sagar Island in the West Bengal. Yes, deltaic region of West Bengal, you'll find Sagar Island. Okay, so those certain island we have discussed along with the two major island system, Andaman and Nicobar system, as well as Lakshadweep system. Okay, so which region is separating Lakshadweep and Minicoy? Which line? Lakshadweep and Minicoy. Lakshadweep and Minicoy, which is being separated? 9-degree channel. Yes, okay, and which is separating the Little Andaman with, okay, the South Andaman? Which is separating Little Andaman with the South Andaman? Duncan Passage. Okay, Duncan Passage, okay, separating North Andaman, South Andaman, as well as what? As well as Little Andaman. Andaman and Nicobar are separated by 10-degree channel. Yes, okay, so those things we have covered. Then we started with a different type of drainage pattern. What is the difference between concordant and discordant drainage pattern? Concordant and discordant drainage pattern. Correct. Okay, concordant, okay, follows the topography. Discordant don't follows the topography. And what is the difference between antecedent drainage and consequent drainage? Yeah, which sticks to its own path, even after upliftment of any mountain or, okay, any land. Then, okay, what will happen? That is called as the antecedent drainage. And what is consequent drainage? Yeah, when river flows, okay, follows the topography and cut through, then it is called as what? It is called as a consequent drainage. Okay, so we discussed two type of discordant drainage. Which are the two type? Yeah, antecedent and superimposed. Fine. So those different type of drainage system we have covered. Then we started with, okay, what difference between Himalayan river system and peninsular river system? Which river is more mature? Peninsulars are more mature, while Himalayans are more younger in nature. Then we discussed which forms consequent drainage. Which forms consequent drainage system? Himalayan forms antecedent drainage. Okay, so we discuss our Himalayan drain. Okay, is forming Himalayan river system is forming antecedent. while consequent, okay, is formed by whom? Consequent is formed by peninsular river. Fine. So those difference we have discussed. Then we discussed the Indus river system. Himalayan river system we classified into three types: Indus river system, Ganga river system, and Brahmaputra river system. Fine. So those three types we have discussed, and we discussed that which river directly joins the Indus river? Satluj. Okay. Where do we see origin of Satluj river? Yeah, Kailash range outside of India. That is okay there. Through which pass Satluj enters into India? Through which pass? Shipkila Pass. Yes, okay. It enters into India through Shipkila Pass, which is the last okay, which is the last okay, what last river to join Indus in India? Which is the last river to join Indus in India? Last river to join Indus in India. Gilgit. We discussed Gilgit is the last river to join Indus in what? Indus in India. So we discussed which are the river joining Indus in India is Gilgit. We discussed Shok river. Those rivers are something that are joining the Indus in case of India. And we discussed all other things: Chenab, Ravi, Jhelum, Byas, Satluj. Okay, these are okay. What? These are merging each other and then joining the Indus in Pakistan. Clear? Which river is entirely flowing in India? Yeah. Okay. So those things we have covered. And we started with which type of system? Ganga river system. We discussed Ganga river system, okay, how it is being formed. It is formed through, as we discussed, Ganga is the term used after Devprayag when Alaknanda and Bhagirathi meet together. After that, we use which type of system? Ganga river system. Clear? Now we discussed Ganga river system is basically have a two type of tributaries. One is left bank tributary and another is what? Right bank tributary. So right bank tributaries are Yamuna, Son and Hooghly river, while the left bank tributaries are what? Yeah, Ram Ganga, Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak and Kosi. So these are the five major left bank tributaries of Ganga, that is okay there: Ram Ganga, Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak as well as Kosi. Okay, so first is where is okay Ram Ganga river. So Ram Ganga river is something that is originating from Garhwal Hills. Okay, Ram Ganga river is originating from where? It is originating from the Garhwal Hills in Uttarakhand. And Gomti river is originating from north part of UP. So it is, or Ram Ganga is originating from Garhwal Hills, which lies where? Which lies in Uttarakhand. And then merge with whom? Then merge with the Ganga. While Gomti originates from where? From the northern part of UP. And then joins whom? Joins the Ganga. The major cities on Gomti river is Lucknow. The major city on Gomti river is Lucknow. Okay, so Lucknow is situated near Gomti river. Clear? So this is what, okay, you have to keep in mind. Ram Ganga is a left bank tributary joining Gangas from, okay, left direction. And as we discussed, this is, okay, what, originating from which hills? It is originating from nothing but, okay, Ramgarh. Okay, Ram Ganga is originating from the Garhwal Hills. Okay, and Garhwal Hills lies where? It lies in case of Uttarakhand. Fine. Second, okay, northern part of UP, you have, okay, what? You have Gomti originating, and which major cities lies on the Gomti river? As we discussed, Lucknow is something that is, okay, lying on the Gomti river, that is, okay, there. Clear? Now, the Ghagra and Ghagra is something that is originating from Gurla Mandata Peak. This is originating from Gurla Mandata Peak. So this lies in Tibet region. So it is originating outside of India. Okay, so Gurla Mandata Peak. Fine. So Ghagra is something that is originating from, okay, Gurla Mandata Peak. This lies, okay, where? This lies south of Mansarovar region, Kailash Mansarovar region. This peak lies south of Kailash Mansarovar region. From there, this river is something that is, okay, originating. Fine. Clear? Now, there is another river that is, okay, flowing, which comes and joins Ghagra, is Kali river. Kali river, which act as a boundary between whom? This river act as a boundary between Uttarakhand and means India, Uttarakhand and Nepal. So this act as a boundary between Uttarakhand and Nepal, Kali River. Clear? So it originates at the border between Nepal and Uttarakhand and flows. So that's what you have to keep in mind with regard to Kali River. Kali River is in news much because of border dispute between whom? Border dispute between India and Nepal. Because of the border dispute between India and Nepal, this Kali River is something that is in news. Basically what had happened is there was an agreement signed between Britishers and Nepal that Kali River is Kali River is going to be the boundary. But you know that Himalayan rivers are known for keep changing its course. So they are meandering river, they are known for keep changing its course. That is there, and that is the reason why the course has now somewhat shifted. So now what will happen? Nepal is claiming some certain part like Limpiadhura part and other part, which is being claimed by nothing but being claimed by Nepal, that this is now part of this is now part of Nepal territory, but currently India is controlling all these territory. That is there, clear? So that's why some border dispute is arising, and this Kali River is joining which one? Joining the Ghagra River. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular part? Now next important is your Gandak River. So Gandak River is again originating from Nepal Tibet border. It is originating from Nepal Tibet border. So again outside of India it is something that is originating. So Gandak River is something that is originating at Nepal Tibet border. It is what? It is flowing both UP and Bihar. Gandak is flowing through both UP and Bihar, and its tributaries are Kali, Gandaki and Trishuli River. So Kali, Gandaki and Trishuli River, these are the tributaries of whom? These are the tributaries of Gandak River. Clear? So Gandak River tributaries are Kali River and Kali Gandaki River and Trishuli River. Fine. So these are what? These are the important thing that you have to keep in mind with regard to what? With regard to Gandak River. Clear? Any doubt? So Gandak River is what? Gandak River is originating from where? Nepal Tibet border, flows in UP and Bihar. Which two rivers are joining the Gandak River? Kali Gandaki and Trishuli River. These are joining Gandak. And finally Gandak River merge with Ganga at Patna. So one of the city that is located at the confluence of Gandak and Ganga is Patna, Bihar capital. So you know that Patna is Bihar capital. So that is located on whom? That is located on the confluence of Gandak River as well as Ganga River. So where Gandak is coming and joining the Ganga is near Patna. Fine. The last that you see is a Kosi River. So Kosi River is what? Kosi River is originating in Nepal, initially in the form of 7th stream. So Kosi River is originating in Nepal in the form of 7th stream. That's why it is also referred as what? It is also referred as a Sapt Koshi. Fine. 7. So that's why it is referred as a Sapt Koshi. Clear? Now you know it is Nepal. You know that Greater Himalayas has a greatest height where? Greater Himalayas has a greatest height in Nepal. So that's why this is emerging from snow-covered region. So that's why carries large amount of what? Carries large amount of water, and also you will find what? Also you will find more monsoon rainfall in this river. So it's basically the Nepal, Bihar and other region, they also receive more monsoonal rainfall. So river carries lot amount of water. And as a result, what will happen? This is called as a sorrow of Bihar. Kosi River is referred as a sorrow of Bihar because of what? Because of extensive. Clear? Because of extensive, it is referred as a sorrow of Bihar. Extensive flooding, it is referred as sorrow of Bihar. Clear? Now, the Ayodhya, you'll find Ayodhya located on which river? Ayodhya is located on a river called as a Saryu River, which is a tributary of Ghagra. Okay, so Ayodhya is located on which river? Saryu river, which is a tributary of Ghagra. Another important Ghagra tributary is Rapti river. So Rapti river is also joining nothing but the Ghagra. So Gorakhpur is located on Rapti river. Fine. So these are important tributaries of. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So these are important things that you have to keep in mind with regard to tributaries. Okay. So except for Ramganga and Gomti, which are originating in India, rest tributary of Ganga, that is left bank tributary, that is Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi, they are originating outside of outside of India. So Ghagra is originating at the Burla Mandata peak, Tibet region. Gandak and Kosi are originating where? At Gandak is originating at Nepal Tibet border, and Kosi is in Nepal. 7 streams are converging to form a Kosi. Fine. Now there is right bank tributaries, and 3 right bank tributaries are there. One is Yamuna, the second is what? Son, and the third is nothing but Hooghly river, that is there. Clear? So know that Yamuna originates from which glacier? Yamuna originates from Yamunotri glacier, and it comes and joins Ganga at which region? At Allahabad or Prayag region. It comes and joins Ganga at Allahabad and Prayag region. So this is how it is coming and joining. So this is Ganga, this is nothing but Yamuna. Now most of Yamuna tributaries are originating from where? From the peninsular region. Okay, most of the Yamuna tributaries are originating from which region? They are originating from peninsular region. That is coming and joining from which side? From the right side. These are referred as a Chambal river, Sindh, Betwa and Khen. Fine. So these are the important important nothing but rivers which are coming and joining the Yamuna river. Chambal river, Sindh river, Betwa river and Khen river. These rivers are something that are originating from which region? Peninsular region. Remember, we discussed last class what is acting as a water divide. What is acting as a water divide? What is acting as a water divide? We discussed Vindhyan mountain is acting as what? Vindhyan mountain is acting as a water divide. It doesn't allow the rivers to what? Northern rivers to move to the southern direction, that is there. So from the Vindhyan has a flow like this. So Vindhyan is created like this. So it has it has a steep slope on the southern side and gradual slope on which side? Northern side. So gradual slope means the rivers are something that are flowing like this. So they are flowing towards northern direction, that is there. So that's why you will find Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Khen. These are the tributaries that are that are nothing but joining Yamuna before what? Before it merges with the Ganga at which region? At the Allahabad or Prayag region. So before Yamuna joins, you have this Prayag region. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? Now the Government of India is taking up an interlinking project, and this is called as a Khen-Betwa interlinking. Khen-Betwa interlinking. Okay, so it is trying to transfer the surplus water from the Khen river to the Betwa river, and that's why Khen-Betwa interlinking project is being taken. So you have to keep in mind this particular river, Khen-Betwa. River, Khen-Betwa river. Fine. Okay. Now there are 2 smaller rivers also which comes and joins, which are referred as a non-peninsular river. One is called as a Tons river and Hindon river. So Tone river and Hindon river, this comes and joins this comes and joins the Yamuna. Clear? These are these are non-peninsular. These are non-peninsular tributary of Yamuna. Non-peninsular tributary of Yamuna, these are there. Hindon is flowing through Ghaziabad region. So Hindon is flowing through Ghaziabad region. Ghaziabad is something that is located near Hindon river, that is there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? Maidan and Tons. Okay, these are non-peninsular river that is coming and joining whom? Coming and joining the Yamuna river, that is okay there. Clear? Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? Now, from where the Chambal River originate? Chambal River originate from Vindhyan Range. It is originating from Vindhyan Range and it flows through Malwa Plateau, where they are forming what we call as a badland. They're forming what we call as a badland. High erosion is there, and as a result, badland topography is something that is okay being formed. Clear? Now this region is okay. What this region is highly arid region. This region is highly arid region. Less rainfall is something that is okay taking place in this particular region. So that's why you'll see badland topography is okay going to be formed. Clear? What is badland topography? What is badland topography? Remember erosions when we discussed that this is a flat plain. When you see okay like this. So when you see topography, the flat plane changes into some up and some down. Okay, this type of topography is going to be referred as which type of topography? Badland topography. It is not suitable for cultivation. It is not very suitable for cultivation that you find with regard to badland topography. Fine. Fine. Now there is one tributary which comes and joins Chambal River called as a Banas River. So Banas River originates from where? It originates from Aravali mountain. So Banas River is a tributary of which river? Banas River is a tributary of Chambal River, and it originates from which mountain? It originates from nothing but okay, Aravali mountain. Clear? And there are several dams okay that has been built on Chambal River, which are called as a Gandhi Sagar Dam, Rana Pratap Sagar, Jawahar Sagar and Kota Barrage. These are some of the important dams that has been built on nothing but okay Chambal River. Okay, so Gandhi Sagar Dam, Rana Pratap Sagar, Kota Barrage and Jawahar Sagar. These are the dams okay that are built on nothing but okay built on Chambal River. Fine. Fine. Aravali. It is originating in Aravali mountain. Clear? So you'll find here Aravali's no. So here you'll find Aravali's. Chambal is flowing like this. Okay, it comes and joins okay which river? It comes and joins the Chambal River. Fine. So why so much of dams are being built? Because to divert the water from where to where? From this region, that is Madhya Pradesh to Rajasthan. You know that Rajasthan is okay what? Rajasthan is having lesser rainfall, so as a result river water is being diverted from where to where? From Madhya Pradesh towards Rajasthan, so that irrigation can become possible. That's why a lot of dams are something that are created. Okay, a lot of dams are something that are being created. One of the important national park that is fed by okay this one is Kyoldev National Park. So Kyoldev National Park is very okay famous, and it is getting water from which river? It is getting water from the Chambal River. Fine. Another is okay Sindh River. Sindh River is originating from where? It is originating from Vidisha Plateau. Vidisha lies in Madhya Pradesh. So it is originating from Vidisha Plateau and then joins okay Yamuna River. Short river course, around 400 kilometers of river course. You'll find Sindh River. So it originates from which plateau? It originates from Vidisha Plateau and joins nothing but okay Yamuna River. Next again is okay the Betwa. Betwa is again rising from which region? Betwa again is originating from Vindhyan Range. Betwa again is originating from which range? Betwa again is originating from Vindhyan Range. Clear? Clear? And okay, what you see is, okay, it joins, okay, what it joins Yamuna, and when, okay, these rivers joins like Chambal river or Betwa river, okay, when these rivers comes and joins, what will happen? You'll see water becomes what? Water becomes less polluted, because Yamuna is highly polluted, where a lot of major cities like Delhi is located on Yamuna, Mathura is located, Agra is located. All such cities are located on what? All such cities are located on which river? Yamuna river. So after Agra, when Chambal comes and joins, okay, then what you'll see? You'll see nothing but, okay, the water is becoming less polluted. Then you see coming of Sindh, then you see coming of Betwa coming and joining. So this is when you see water becoming less polluted in nature. Fine. Because, okay, MP region, we discussed less industrialized region, pollution is less in river. So when this tributary comes and joins, pollution decreases in case of which river? Yamuna river. Fine. Last river you have which river? Cane river. Cane river is originating from which range? Barner range. Okay, it is originating from Barner range in Madhya Pradesh. This lies in Madhya Pradesh, and again joins, okay, which one? Again joins which one? It joins nothing but, okay, the Yamuna river. Fine. So these are, okay, what? These are nothing but, okay, important tributary, right bank tributaries of whom? Right bank tributaries of Yamuna. And smaller tributaries we discuss is Hindons and Tone. Hindons and Tones, okay, also joins Yamuna, but from the northern side. They are non-peninsular river. Well, these are considered as what? Peninsular river, because they are originating from where? From the Vindhyan range or Vidisha region. That is okay there. Clear? Any doubt? So Sindh is originating from which plateau? Vidisha plateau. Chambal is originating from where? Vindhyan range. Betwa is originating from where? Vindhyan range. And Cane is originating from where? Barner range. Okay, so these are, okay, what? These are nothing but, okay, important tributary that you have to keep in mind. Fine. So you can see this is, okay, what? This is an interlinking of which two river? This is an interlinking of Cane and Betwa river. Clear? So this is an interlinking of two river. This is an interlinking of Cane and Betwa river. Fine. So this is, okay, which river? Cane river. This is, okay, which river? Betwa river. Now we are interconnecting these two river. Okay, we are interconnecting these two river, and both, as we discussed, comes and joins which river? Both comes and joins nothing but, okay, Yamuna river. Clear? So that is what Cane Betwa interlinking project is, something that is, okay, taken. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular part? So these are important aspects that you have to keep in mind. Clear? Now if you see Ganga river basin, so now if you see this Ganga river basin, what you are finding here is, as we discussed, you can see, as we discussed, what are the major cities located on Yamuna river? New Delhi, Agra. We discussed when Chambal rivers comes and joins, okay, you'll see what? You'll see water becoming less polluted in nature. Which tributary we have discussed? Chambal tributary, Banas river. Then you have Betwa river. Then you also have nothing but, okay, what? You also have nothing but, okay, these coming and joining what? Joining nothing but, okay, Ganga. Okay, so Yamuna coming and joining which river? Ganga river. You can see Gomti coming and joining over here. Gandak coming and joining over here. So this is where Gomti is joining. This is where Gandak is joining. We discussed Gomti originating where? Gomti originating where? In the northern part of nothing but okay what? In the northern part of nothing but okay UP. And you can see this region. This is okay where you see okay which is originating. Ghagra is originating. This is where which is originating. Ghagra is something that is okay originating. And Ghagra is okay what? We discussed okay it originates from which peak? Gurla Mandhata peak. It originates from Gurla Mandhata. You can see which river? This river you can see. This river you can see. This river is which river? Kali river. We discuss act as a boundary between whom? Nepal and Uttarakhand. It acts as a boundary between Nepal and Uttarakhand. And okay, it joins which river? It joins the Ghagra river. So we discuss it is a tributary of Ghagra one. Clear? Then Gandak originates from Nepal-Tibet border. From here the Gandak originates. And from here nothing but okay what? Kosi originates, which comes and joins something but okay Ganga river. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So finally you will see Ganga entering into what? Ganga entering into this particular region. Okay, Ganga entering into which particular region? In the Bangladesh region. Fine. Now what you find is what you find is before another tribute we discussed one tributary of what? One tributary of okay the right bank tributary of Ganga is which river? Yamuna river. Another right bank tributary we have written is which river? Son river. Another right bank tributary we have written is which river? Hooghly river. Okay, so another right bank tributary we have written is which river? Hooghly river. So Son and Hooghly are the other important tributaries. Sometimes Hooghly is also referred as, in some book you will find it is also mentioned as distributary. Rather than tributary, it is also mentioned under distributary. What is distributary? So we discussed when okay, there is a main river and okay this type river, the stream comes and joins, then it is going to be called as what? It is going to be called as a tributary. But okay, when main rivers divides into two parts, then it is going to be called as what? Distributary. So main river is coming and it is dividing into two parts, then it is going to be called as what? Distributary. So here Ganga is coming like this. Ganga is dividing into two parts, like one is moving this side, one part is moving this side. So as a result, some books have also mentioned Hooghly as which one? Hooghly as a distributary. Some books okay mention, you will find that as a tributary also. So both are correct. Okay, so tributary means okay this is coming and joining the main river. So Hooghly is coming and joining the main river. But okay, if you are seeing the flow of Ganga, then it becomes also a distributary because the flow is divided into nothing but okay two major parts. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? Now the Hooghly has a major tributary which is okay called as which river? Damodar river. Remember, very rich in what? Damodar river very rich in what? Damodar valley. We have discussed Damodar valley, why it is very rich in coal. We discussed Mahanadi basin. Rifting in Mahanadi basin and Damodar river led to what? Led to Gondwana coal deposition. Okay, so where do you see Gondwana coal deposition? Where do you see Gondwana coal deposition? In Mahanadi river basin and Damodar basin. That is what we have discussed. Okay, clear? Any doubt? So see the evolution where we have discussed evolution of whom? Geological evolution of India. Where we have discussed geological evolution of India. See that region. We discussed first what is evolved, Aravallis, after that Eastern Ghat, after that what is happening, Vindhyan formation, Satpuras formation, then we discuss what? Then we discuss rifting is happening. Which rifting is happening? Mahanadi river rifting as well as Damodar rifting. Initially we discussed three proto-continents, Singhbhum, Aravallis and other are colliding. Clear? So we discuss rifting is something that is okay happening. Clear? This rifting is creating which two basin? Mahanadi basin as well as okay what? Godavari basin. Clear? Mahanadi basin as well as okay Damodar basin. So Damodar is okay very rich in what? Very rich in minerals. It is very rich in minerals. It is very rich in coal. That's why this valley is referred as a Ruhr of India. This is also referred as which one? This is also referred as a Ruhr of India. Clear? This is referred as which type of India? Ruhr of India. Clear? Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So remember, okay, another right bank tributary we discuss is Hooghly. Hooghly is okay what? As we discussed, Hooghly is also referred as what? Distributary of whom? Distributary of Ganga. It is also referred as a tributary. It is also referred as a distributary of Ganga. Kolkata lies on which river? Kolkata lies on which river? Kolkata lies on Hooghly river. Kolkata lies on which river? It lies on Hooghly River, which is a major tributary of Hooghly. Damodar is a major tributary of the Hooghly. Damodar is known for what? Damodar is known for Gondwana coal. It is also known for nothing but what? It is also known for lot minerals, and that's why it is referred as what? It is referred as a Ruhr of India. This is referred as a Ruhr of India. Damodar Valley region is referred as a Ruhr. Ruhr is a place in Germany which is famous for minerals. Okay, so that's why this region is referred as a Ruhr of India. Clear? Clear? Any doubt? Next is Son. Son originates from where? Son originates from Amarkantak Plateau. It originates from Amarkantak Plateau region. Son originates from which plateau? Son originates from Amarkantak Plateau region. And one of the important tributaries of Son is what? Rihand River. Okay. So one of the important tributaries. Okay. You can see this river. This is coming and joining the Son River. So one of the important tributary of Son River is which river? Rihand River. On this Rihand, there is a dam which is called as a Govind Vallabh Sagar Dam. Govind Vallabh Sagar Dam. So this dam is being created on which river? This dam is being created on Son River. Govind Vallabh Sagar Dam. Clear? So Rihand is a tributary of whom? Rihand is a tributary of Son River. On the Rihand River, a dam is being created. Which is the dam? Govind Vallabh Sagar Dam. Govind Vallabh Sagar Dam. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So these are the right bank tributaries of whom? These are right bank tributaries of the Ganga River. Clear? So what are the left bank tributaries? So we discussed the Ram Ganga River, Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi. These are left bank tributaries. What are the right bank tributaries? Right bank tributaries are your Yamuna, Son and Hooghly. Yamuna has Chambal, Betwa, Keen and Sindh. Those are the tributaries of nothing but Yamuna. And you see which is a tributary of Hooghly River? Damodar. Which is a tributary of Son River? Rihand River. So these are what? These are the important rivers that you have to keep in mind. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular part? Now, when Ganga enters into what? When Ganga enters into the Bangladesh, it is referred as which river? It is referred as a Padma River. Okay, so when Ganga enters into nothing but Bangladesh, you will find what? Padma River. So when Ganga and this Brahmaputra joins, when Ganga and Brahmaputra joins, it is referred as which river? Padma River. And this Padma joins another river which is referred as a Meghna River. So this Meghna River is ultimately meeting what? Ultimately meeting the Bay of Bengal. This Meghna River is ultimately meeting the Bay of Bengal. Okay, so what you have to keep in mind, when Ganga enters into what? When Ganga enters into Bangladesh, it joins with whom? It joins with Brahmaputra River, and there it is referred as which river? Padma River. This Padma River meets with whom? Meghna River. This Padma River meets with which river? Meghna River. And this Meghna River ultimately merges with which one? Bay of Bengal. Okay, so this is something that you have to keep in mind with regard to what? With regard to Ganga. Clear?
So when Ganga meets Brahmaputra, then they call it as Jamuna.
No, Jamuna is the name that is being given to Brahmaputra itself.
For Brahmaputra, the name is Jamuna.
Jamuna. Okay. Okay. So you see here it is what coming? Brahmaputra is coming. When Brahmaputra enters into what? When Brahmaputra enters into what? When Brahmaputra enters into this region, that is what? That is the Bangladesh region. When Brahmaputra enters into this region, that is there, then it is called as which river? Jamuna River. Fine. So remember, Ganga enters into Bangladesh, it merges with which river? It merges with the Brahmaputra. There, then the river is called as which river? Padma River. This Padma River comes and joins which river? Meghna river, and it is Meghna river that ultimately merges with whom? Ultimately merges with the Bay of Bengal. Fine. Fine. So this is how, okay, you have to keep in mind with regard to what? With regard to nothing but, okay, flow of, okay, what? Flow of rivers. Now you may get a question like this in the examination.
Sir, can you repeat that last part?
Yeah. Right. So what we are saying is, when Ganga enters into what? When Ganga enters into Bangladesh, it joins, okay, what? It joins the Brahmaputra. When it joins the Brahmaputra, it is referred as what? Padma river. Okay. When Padma rivers merges with whom? Meghna river. And then Padma and Meghna joins which one? Then Padma and Meghna joins, and Meghna joins ultimately what? Bay of Bengal. Clear? Now this is a question: Hooghly, Gandak, Ghagra, Yamuna, and Kali river. You have to arrange this from west to east. Which is the westernmost river and which is easternmost river? You have to arrange it from west to east direction.
Sir, first will be
First will be Yamuna, then
Ghagra,
Ghagra.
Gandak.
Yamuna, Ghagra, Gandak, then
Last will be
last will be
Hooghly.
Hooghly. So Kali is in between. Anyone else?
Is Ghagra,
First is Ghagra,
then Gandak,
then Gandak,
Yamuna,
Yamuna, then Hooghly and Kali river. Both are wrong. So what we have just now discussed, so the first thing that we have discussed is what? This is where Yamuna is originating. Yamuna is originating from which glacier? Yamunotri. So westernmost river is going to be which one? Yamuna. Okay. So Yamuna is originating from which river? Yamunotri glacier. So Yamuna is something that is a westernmost. We discussed Ghagra. Ghagra is originating from which peak? Gurla Mandata peak. From here Ghagra is originating. It is originating from Gurla Mandata, and this is how the Ghagra is something that is, okay, flowing. This is how the Ghagra is coming flowing. We discussed Kali river is a tributary of whom? Kali river is a tributary of whom? Is a tributary of Ghagra river. Okay, it is a tributary. So after, okay, the Yamuna, which is going to come? Which is going to come? Kali. After Kali, what will come? Ghagra. After Ghagra, what will come? Gandak. Okay, so next is going to come Gandak. Okay, and lastly, which is going to come? Hooghly. Okay, so this is correct order. Clear? This is correct order. First is, okay, what? Westernmost river is Yamuna, followed by which? Followed by Kali river, followed by which river? Ghagra river, Gandak river, and then Hooghly river. So these are, okay, what? These are nothing but, okay, the western to eastern section that is, okay, there. So this is how question can be formed in the case of examinations. Clear? So when you are reading, read the map carefully. Clear? Question is coming like this in the examination. Arrange them west to east, east to west, north to south. Okay, those type of questions are something that are coming in the case of examinations. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular part? So these are the important aspects that you have to keep in mind. Clear? Now, next, okay, river system that we have is a Brahmaputra river system. Now, one more thing, there's a river called as a Mahananda river. Mahananda river. This river doesn't join Ganga in India, but rather it joins Ganga in Bangladesh. Okay, so there is a river which is called as a Mahananda river. This Mahananda river doesn't join Ganga in what? Ganga in India. It joins Ganga in which one? It joins Ganga in Bangladesh region. Fine. Okay, so just you write down regarding Mahananda. Mahananda is also a tributary. As a note, you can write Mahananda is a tributary of Ganga, but joins where? But joins the Ganga in Bangladesh. From where the Mahananda originates? It originates from Darjeeling. Okay, it originates from Darjeeling Hills in West Bengal. Clear? So Mahananda originates from Darjeeling Hills and joins Ganga where? Joins Ganga in case of nothing but okay, Bangladesh. Fine. So if you see this one, okay, so this is okay, what? This is Mahananda river. You can see this Mahananda river is something that is okay, joining where? Joining things. Clear? So you'll find okay, this is okay, what? This is nothing but okay, Ganga river. Like this Ganga river is something that is coming, and here comes okay and joins which river? Mahananda river. So Mahananda river joins where? It joins in the case of nothing but okay, Bangladesh region. It joins in case of Bangladesh region. We discuss when Ganga and okay, what? When Ganga and Brahmaputra meets, then the river is called as which river? Padma river. That is okay there. Clear? So when it meets, then it is referred as a Padma river. So this is what you are finding with regard to Mahananda river. So Mahananda river doesn't joins in case of India. They joins where? They joins in the case of Bangladesh. Clear?
And so when is it
Meghna is when the Padma river joins. Okay, when Padma river joins the Meghna river, thereafter the Padma is referred as the Meghna river. Fine. After this, you can see Padma rivers comes. Padma rivers comes and joins which river? Meghna river. Okay, it comes and joins Meghna river. After this, Meghna rivers comes and joins what? Bay of Bengal. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? So this is what you have to keep in mind with regard to what? With regard to tributary. So when we are studying what? When we are studying the tributary, we are only taking up okay, what? We are only taking up these tributaries because these tributaries are something that are joining in India. We are not taking Mahananda as a tributary. Why? We have not written Mahananda as a tributary. Why? Because it is not joining in India. It is joining where? In the Bangladesh region. So but just remember that okay, Mahananda river do flows through West Bengal. Okay, as do flows through West Bengal as it originates from which hill? Darjeeling Hills, and okay, joins okay, what? Joins nothing but okay, the Ganga in the Bangladesh region. Fine. Now next we are coming to which river? Brahmaputra river. Fine. Now you'll see, okay, what you'll see, this is how, okay, Brahmaputra is something that is coming. Brahmaputra is something that is coming, and that enters into what? Enters into nothing but, okay, this region. Clear? So earlier, if you see this map, Ganga River Basin, if you see this map, now again from where it is originating, Brahmaputra is originating again from Tibetan region. Okay, so it is originating from where? It is originating from Tibetan region, flowing like this, and then entering into India. Then entering into India, that is okay there. Clear? Entering into India like this. And okay, then after, okay, that it flows into what? It flows into Assam, and then enters into what? Then enters into nothing but, okay, the Bangladesh region. Clear? So it is having flow in how many, okay, regions? It has flow in China also, it has flows in India also, it has flow in which region? Bangladesh also. So three regions, three countries, okay, that you are finding. And this is known by different names. Okay, the Brahmaputra is known by different name. One name is what? One name is Sangpo River. Okay, so one name of Brahmaputra is what? Sangpo River. Sangpo River is, okay, the name given in Tibet. So in Tibet, okay, the name that is, okay, given to Brahmaputra is Sangpo River. Clear? Another name is Yarlung Jangbo. This name is given in China. So Yarlung Jangbo is the name that is given in China region. Okay, so it is a name given in China region, while Tibet generally uses Sangpo. Yarlung Jangbo is the name given by China, that is okay there. Clear? Then when it enters into India, we discuss name is given as what? Name is given as a Brahmaputra. When it enters into India, the name is given as what? Brahmaputra. We discuss when it enters into Bangladesh, the name is given as which river? Jamuna River. Okay, so when it enters into the Bangladesh, the name is written, okay, given as which one? Jamuna River. So these are, okay, what? These are different names associated with whom? Different name associated with the Brahmaputra rivers. Clear? So be clear with all these, okay, what? All these names. Question might ask, okay, with regard to different names of whom? Different names of Brahmaputra. So Sangpo, that you have to keep in mind. Then, okay, after that, Yarlung Jangpo, Yarlung Jangbo, then Brahmaputra, and then Jamuna. Fine. So from where the Brahmaputra originate, it also originates from the south of what? From the south of Kailash Mansarovar range. It is originating from where? It is originating from nothing but, okay, south of Kailash Mansarovar range. Clear? And the glacier from which is, okay, it is originating is referred as a Chimyungdung glacier. From this glaciers, you'll see origin of whom? From this glacier, you'll see origin of, okay, the Brahmaputra. Chimyungdung glaciers, okay, from this glacier, you'll see origin of Brahmaputra. So originates from which range? Originates from Kailash Mansarovar range. And then you'll find what? Then you'll find, okay, the glacier from which it is originating is referred as what? Chimyungdung glacier, that is okay there. Clear? Then this zone is referred as what? This zone through which it is, okay, flowing is referred as a Indo-Sangpo suture zone. It is referred as a Indo-Sangpo suture zone. So the zone through which the Brahmaputra river is flowing is called as a Indo-Sangpo suture zone. Fine. Fine. So basically this suture zone is what lies between Trans Himalayas. Like you have a Trans Himalayas and you have a Greater Himalayas. So like this, you have a Trans Himalayan and you have a Greater Himalayas. Between that, okay, there is, okay, what? Between that there is a zone. Okay, this zone is referred as which zone? Indo-Sangpo suture zone. Okay, so this is, okay, region of what? This is a region of Trans Himalayas. This is a region of what? Greater Himalayas. Through this region, you see Brahmaputra is something that is, okay, flowing like this. And this region through which Brahmaputra is flowing is referred as what? Indo-Sangpo suture zone. So this suture zone lies between Trans Himalayas and the Greater Himalayas. Fine. Fine. Now, when it enters into India, it enters with the name what? So when it is entering into India, this river is known as which river? Taibang river. Okay, so when it is entering into India, this is known by the which name? This is known by the name Taibang river, and it is from Assam. That is okay. It is from Sadia region, from where it is known as Brahmaputra. Okay, so when it enters into Assam in Sadia region, from here it is referred as what? From here it is referred as a Brahmaputra river. Clear? So the major flow of, okay, what you can see, this region is referred as a Dhubri region. Okay, this region is referred as a Dhubri region. So from Sadia to Dhubri, okay, this region in Assam, where it is known as a Brahmaputra river. So it enters into India by which name? It enters into India in Arunachal region. It is known as what? In Arunachal region, it is known as a Daibang. It enters into India as a Daibang. So in Arunachal, it is known as a Daibang. When it enters into Assam region, that is Assam plain, from there it is known as what? It is known as a Brahmaputra, especially after Sadia region. From Sadia region, it is known as nothing but, okay, the Brahmaputra. Fine. Now, two important rivers that comes and joins Brahmaputra from the right side. One is Subansiri river, another is called as a Manas river. Clear? So Subansiri river originates from where? From the Arunachal region. While Manas originates from where? From Sikkim region. Clear? So it originates from Sikkim. It originates from nothing but, okay, what? Arunachal region, that is okay there. These are referred as right bank tributaries. These are referred as which type of tributaries? Right bank tributaries. So Subansiri and Manas are right bank tributaries. Fine. Clear? Then there are certain left bank tributaries. What are the left bank tributaries? So the one which is coming from joining from the left side. So Lohit, Daihang, and you also have Dhansiri. So these are okay referred as what? These are referred as a left bank tributary. Lohit, Daihang, and Dhansiri. These are referred as which type of tributaries? Left bank tributaries. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? So this is okay, important aspect that you have to keep in mind with regard to which river? Brahmaputra river. Fine. So Brahmaputra river, as we discussed, different names. These are okay, what? These are entering into India by which name? Daibang river. When it enters into Assam plain, then it is referred as what? Brahmaputra. And two tributaries are coming and joining from the right side, which is okay referred as what? Which is referred as, okay, the Manas and Subansiri as a right bank tributary, and others are coming and joining from the left side, that is Lohit, Dihang, okay, and Dhansiri. These are nothing but, okay, right, left bank tributaries. Fine, any doubt? Now there is also a river which is called as a Teesta river. Okay, so there is also a river which is referred as a Teesta river. So you can see this river. It is okay, which river? Teesta river. Teesta river originate again from where? From the Darjeeling hills only. From the Darjeeling in West Bengal. You'll see this river is something that is okay flowing. So you'll find this Teesta river. This Teesta river comes and joins which one? Brahmaputra. But where it comes and joins? In Bangladesh. Okay. So Teesta river originates from where? Teesta river originates from Darjeeling hills. And okay, what you see is, okay, what? Teesta river originates from which hills? Okay, this originates from Sikkim region. Okay, and flowing through Darjeeling hills. And then, okay, what you will see is what? Then it is joining which one? It is joining Brahmaputra in which region? It is joining Brahmaputra in Bangladesh region. And then it is referred as which region? It is referred as the Jamuna river. Okay, then it is referred as which river? Jamuna river. So Teesta river, just remember that it is also a tributary of whom? Brahmaputra only. Teesta river is also a tributary of which river? Brahmaputra only, but Teesta does not join in what? This does not join in India. This joins where? This joins in Bangladesh region. Fine. 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 Now, one major river that you see is flowing in the northeastern region called as a Barak River. You can see this river. This is a major river that is okay. What that is flowing in the northeastern region, but Barak River does not join which one? Brahmaputra. Remember, Barak does not join which one? Brahmaputra. Okay. All other major river we have written Lohit, Subansiri, Manas. Okay, Dhansiri. All other are joining what? All other are joining Brahmaputra. But one which do not join Brahmaputra is which one? Is a Barak River. Okay. So this, okay, you have to keep in mind Barak River. Barak River is which river? Barak River is, okay, originating from Manipur. Okay, Barak River is originating from which hills? Just mention that Barak River originates from Manipur hills. Manipur hills, and flows through Nagaland, Mizoram, and Assam. And flows through Nagaland, Mizoram, and Assam in India. And it joins which river? It joins Meghna River. Flows through Nagaland, Assam, and Mizoram. It does not joins the Brahmaputra River. It does not joins the Brahmaputra River. Does not joins the Brahmaputra River. Fine. So this is the only major river in the northeastern region which does not join what? Which does not join the Brahmaputra River. Clear? Any doubt? UPSC has given this question. Can you answer this one? 10-degree channel. Yeah, 10-degree channel separating Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, so that question has been asked. Can you answer this one? 41. One, 1, 2, and 3. Rather, all regions have what? All regions have coral reef. Answer will be D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sundarban also has a coral reef. We discuss what is condition for formation of coral reefs. Yeah, sunlight is required, mild salinity. Then what will happen? You will require which region? Continental shelf region where sunlight can penetrate. Transparent region need to be there. Clear? And when we discuss also where you find coral reefs. What? You'll find coral reefs in tropical region. You don't find coral reefs in which type of water? Temperate region, because sunlight is something that is okay lesser over there. Clear? So that's why all these regions, Gulf of Kutch, Mannar, Sundarban, and Andaman Nicobar, all lies in which region? Tropical region. All rise in tropical region. All has okay what? Huge amount of sunlight. All have what? All are sea region only. They are not inland region, they are sea region only. Mild salinity is something that is okay present. So answer here is D1. 45 you answer. 45 you answer. Lohit. Okay, then answer 2 only is not there. Just now we discussed Barak river flows through which region? Barak does not flow through Arunachal. Okay, so Lohit and Subansiri. Okay, Lohit and Subansiri are the one which is okay. What? Which is flowing through Arunachal Pradesh. That's why map is very important. Clear? Subansiri coming and joining from where? So this is what okay you are finding. This upper part we discuss is which part? Is Arunachal. So this part is what? This part is Arunachal only, no? We discussed this entire region. How you see map of Assam? So this part, okay, when you see this particular part, this is how, okay, what Assam is something that is okay there. Okay, this upper part is which region? Arunachal Pradesh region. So Subansiri flows through Arunachal, Lohit flows through nothing but okay, what Arunachal. So that's why you see the question is being asked like this. Okay, so you have to see which okay, what which nothing but okay rivers are flowing through which particular state. Clear? There's another question that has been asked regarding what? So you can see this river has been asked, okay, Vamsadhara, Indravati, Pranita, Pennar. Which of the following is a tributary of Godavari? So you can see all the tributaries are something that are being asked in the case of examination. So here question has been asked, which are the tributaries of Godavari? Fine. I think it's asked in 2017. I think 2017 paper that question is there. Thirtieth answer. Option B. The first statement says source of Teesta is same as Brahmaputra. No, we discussed the Brahmaputra originates from where? Chemyongdang Glacier, which is okay, not the source of whom? Teesta River. So first is wrong. Then second is what? River Rangit originates in Sikkim and it is a tributary of okay Teesta River. Yes, okay, that is correct. River Teesta flows into Bay of Bengal on the borders of India and Bangladesh. We discussed it joins whom? It joins the Brahmaputra. Okay, it joins the Brahmaputra, and then Brahmaputra merge into what? The Ganga, and then Ganga Brahmaputra merger is called as a Padma River. From Padma River, it merges into Meghna, and then Meghna enters into Bay of Bengal. Teesta doesn't enters into Bay of Bengal. That is okay there. So third is wrong. So only statement that is correct is the second statement that is okay there. Clear? So this is something that you have to keep in mind with regard to Teesta River. Fine. So as we discussed, this Teesta River is always in news. Why it is always in news? Why it is always in news? As we discussed, it is a disputed river between whom? It is a disputed river between India and Bangladesh, and that's why it is always in news. So question has been asked related to Teesta River. Clear? So remember the Barak River, remember Teesta River, through which okay regions they are flowing. Just remember that state through which these rivers are flowing. That is okay, very important. Fine. So this is your what? This finishes your Brahmaputra river system. Fine. So now we are coming to the west flowing rivers of nothing but okay what? West flowing rivers of India. Clear? So first of all, you have okay what? You have also a river which is Mahi River. Fine. So you have okay rivers like Luni, Sabarmati, Mahi, Narmada, Tapi, and Vatrana. Okay, these are the rivers that you are finding what? That are joining the which region? All these are joining which region? This is referred as a Gulf of Khambat. This is referred as which region? This is referred as the Gulf of Khambat region. Clear? So question might come, which of the rivers are coming and joining Gulf of Khambat? Okay, so they might give you names like okay what? Luni River, Shetundri River, Narmada River, Sabarmati River. So remember Narmada, Tapi, Mahi and Sabarmati, all these four joins which region? They all joins Gulf of Khambat region. Okay, they also clear. So Narmada, Tapi, Mahi and Sabarmati, all these four rivers are joining which one? All these four rivers are joining the Gulf of Khambat region. Fine. So the first major okay western flowing river is Narmada. So Narmada originates from where? We discussed it originates from Amarkantak Plateau. It originates from which plateau? It originates from Amarkantak Plateau region. Okay, so source Amarkantak Plateau is also source of which river? We just now we have written Amarkantak Plateau is a source of which river? It is a source of which river? Son River. Son River also originates from which one? We have written Son River also originates from which plateau only? Amarkantak Plateau. So Amarkantak Plateau is a source of both. Narmada, Son flows okay upward towards Ganga, while Narmada flows like this towards nothing but okay western side. So Narmada flows in the Rift Valley region. It flows in the Rift Valley region between whom? Between the Vindhyan and Satpuras mountain. It flows between Rift Valley region in Vindhyan and Satpuras mountain. Clear? So Narmada do not have to create its own path. Already path is created because of what? Rift Valley. Okay, so Rift Valley is what? Remember, we discussed block mountains followed by whom? The lower portion is called as a Rift Valley, the upper portion is called as what? Block mountain. So already the lower portion is being created through which Narmada is flowing, and Narmada doesn't have to create its own path. That is there. Clear? When it does not have to create its own path means what will happen? It will not carry much of sediments, because it is flowing through what? It is flowing through the Rift Valley region, lower portion of region, and that's why Narmada is not going to erode much. Narmada is not going to erode much. So that's why it doesn't form which region? It doesn't form what? It doesn't form deltas. Question might ask that Narmada, like Godavari, Narmada is a big river. It has a big flow. Okay, but Godavari forms deltas, but Narmada do not form delta. Why Narmada do not form delta? Because Narmada does not have to erode and creates its own path. Narmada is flowing through which region? Rift Valley region, that is there. Between whom? Between nothing but Vindhyan and Satpuras, and that's why Narmada is what? Narmada is not having much of what? Much of erosive capacity. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? It doesn't form much of deltas. Fine. Now, an important falls that is located on Narmada river is Dhondar Falls. And recently a dam has been built which is called as a Sardar Sarovar Dam. Sardar Sarovar Dam. Okay, this dam has been built on Narmada river. This dam, Sardar Sarovar Dam, is helping transfer water towards where? Towards nothing but Gujarat. Okay, transfer water towards Gujarat region. Sardar Sarovar Dams has been created. Clear? Then it merges into which region? It merges into Gulf of Khambat. Okay, it merges into which region? Gulf of Khambat region. Clear? So what is the source? Amarkantak region. And what you see is it flows between whom? It flows between Vindhyan and Satpuras. That is there. Now, which are the states the Narmada is flowing through? Which are the state Narmada is flowing through? And Gujarat. Okay, so MP, Maharashtra and Gujarat, these are the regions touched by whom? These are the regions touched by Narmada river. Clear? So it flows through 3 states. Okay, that is there. Clear? Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? Now another river which is a Mahi river. Mahi river originates from which range? Mahi river originates from Vindhyan range. It originates from Vindhyan range and ultimately joins which one? Gulf of Khambat. Ultimately joins the Gulf of Khambat. Again flowing through what? Flowing through MP and as well as what? MP and Gujarat. Okay, so Mahi river flows through that. Next comes your Sabarmati. Sabarmati is originating from where? Aravali range. Okay, it is originating from Aravali's. Again, this also joins where? Gulf of Khambat. Okay, this joins also Gulf of Khambat. So which are the states that are being touched? Which are the states that are being touched? Sabarmati is touching which one? Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. Yes. Fine. Then we discussed there is a river which is called as a Luni river. We discussed Luni river originates from where? Originates from Aravali's, but it is only river which doesn't joins the sea. It forms what? Remember we discussed Luni forms which type of drainage? Inland drainage. It merges with the run of Kutch. It merges with the run of Kutch. Okay, so this region, run of Kutch region, it merges in the run of Kutch region. Luni river is only river which doesn't joins what? Which doesn't joins either Arabian Sea or nothing but Bay of Bengal. It joins run of Kutch region and it forms what we call as a inland drainage. Fine. A small rivers flows in Gujarat which is called as a Shatrunji river. Shatrunji. Fine. A small river flows in case of Gujarat referred as which river? Shatrunji river. Fine, any doubt regarding this one? So these are okay. What these are the important river that you have to keep in mind: Luni River, Sabarmati River, Mahi River, Narmada River. Next comes okay, which river? Tapi River. Okay. Next comes you which river? Tapi River. Tapi River originates from which plateau? Tapi River is originating from Betul Plateau. Okay. It is originating from which plateau? It is originating from Betul Plateau. Fine. So this is Betul Plateau, from where it is originating. It flows through three states: Maharashtra, MP, and Gujarat. These are the states, okay, through which Tapi is flowing. Tapi is flowing south of Satpura region. Tapi is flowing south of Satpura. So between Vindhyan and Satpura, which is flowing? Narmada. So this is Vindhyan region. This is what? Satpura region. And south of Satpuras, you will see flowing of which one? Tapi River. Clear? The important city that lies on Tapi is Surat. Surat, Gujarat. This is an important city, lies on the Tapi River. And Tapi River also merges into which one? Gulf of Kambat. Okay, it also merges into Gulf of Kambat region. Fine. So all these, okay, four rivers you have to keep in mind: Sabarmati River, Mahi River, Narmada River, and Tapi River. Fine. This region is called as what? This region is called as the Gulf of Kambat. This region is called as what? Gulf of Kutch. Okay, and this is region is referred as the Run of Kutch. Okay, so don't confuse between Gulf of Kutch and Run of Kutch. So okay, question might come that Luni River joins Gulf of Kutch. Okay, so don't confuse. Gulf of Kutch is different, Run of Kutch is different. Fine. Now there are certain smaller rivers which are okay, what? Which are flowing in this region. Rivers which have a short course. Okay, rivers which have a short course, like you have Mandovi River, Juari River, Kali Nadi, Sharavati, and you have nothing but okay, Periyar, that is Periyar River, and Pamba River. Okay, so these are okay, what? These are nothing but okay, important rivers, okay, which are flowing. So Mandovi and Juari, Kali Nadi and Sharavati, these are okay in Karnataka. Kali Nadi and Sharavati where in Karnataka. Mandovi, Juari, these are okay in Goa, Karnataka region you'll finding. And okay, what you see is okay, what you see is okay, there is also Periyar River and Pamba River, which is flowing in case of nothing but okay, Kerala region. Periyar as well as nothing but okay, Pamba River, which is flowing in the case of nothing but okay, the
So can you zoom?
which one? Figure. Clear? So remember Mandovi, Juari in Goa, Karnataka, Kali Nadi, Sharavati where in the Karnataka, and Bharat Puja, which is okay, Pamba and Periyar River. These are referred as what? These are in Kerala. That these are the important thing that you have to keep in mind. Now remember the highest fall that we have is a Jog Falls, and Jog Falls lies on Sharavati River. Okay, Jog Falls lies on which river? Sharavati River. Highest falls we have is a Jog Fall. Jog Fall lies on which one? Jog Fall lies on Sharavati River.
Kalyan is in Karnataka.
Yeah, Karnataka. So all these are originating from Western Ghat only, except for okay, these one. Periyar is originating from Cardamom Hills. Cardamom Hills. Rest are originating from the Western Ghat region. Okay, so Mandovi, Juari, Kali Nadi, Sharavati, all are originating from where? Or are originating from. So you have two hills. One is Periyar and another. Okay, another is Annamalai Hills. Okay, so Periyar originates from Annamalai Hills. Pamba originates from Cardamom Hills. Okay, you can write Pamba originates from Cardamom. Periyar originates from which hills? Annamalai Hills. Fine.
Western originating.
Rest are Western Ghat. Western Ghat. Fine. So now we are coming to the east flowing river. Now the east flowing river that you see is, okay, the three important east flowing rivers are so the three important east flowing rivers which are flowing in Orissa region are Subarneka, Batrani and Brahmi river. Okay, so you are finding these three rivers: Subarneka, Batrani and Brahmi river. Okay. Now Subarneka is originating from Ranchi Plateau. This is originating from which plateau? This is originating from Ranchi Plateau, which is a part of Chota Nagpur Plateau. So you'll see Chota Nagpur Plateau extended like this. So Subarneka is originating from Ranchi Plateau. Ranchi Plateau, and then entering into what? Entering into nothing but, okay, Bay of Bengal region. Well, Batrani is, okay, what? Batrani is something that is, okay, originating from Garjat Hills. So you'll find Garjat Hills, from where the Batrani is something that is, okay, originating, again merging into Bay of Bengal. And the Brahmi is originating from Chota Nagpur Plateau region. Chota Nagpur Plateau region. Clear? So Garjat Hills, from where Batrani is originating, Ranchi Plateau, from where Subarneka is originating, and Brahmi is originating from where? Brahmi is originating from Chota Nagpur Plateau. Clear? Now Brahmi river is formed by merging of two rivers. One is called as the Sankh river, another is called as the South Koil. So these two rivers are merging. Hereafter we call it as which river? Hereafter we call it as a Brahmani river. Okay, so Brahmani river is formed due to what? Brahmani river is formed due to merging of two. Okay, South Koil river as well as Sankh river. Fine. Remember, even Damodar is going to be which river? Damodar is also going to be east flowing river. Okay, why? Because it is moving towards eastern side, but it is, as we discussed, it is a tributary of which one? Damodar is a tributary of which one? Hooghly River. We discussed Damodar is a tributary of which river? Hooghly River. So that's why Damodar does, okay, what? Damodar joins Hooghly River, which is a tributary itself of Ganga River, we have discussed. Fine. So Subarnekha, Baitarani and Brahmi. Okay, these are the three rivers, okay, that you are seeing. Subarnekha originating from which region? Ranchi Plateau region. Then moving into what? Moving into Bay of Bengal. Baitarani originating from Garjat Hills, then moving into nothing but okay Bay of Bengal, and lastly you have Brahmani River, okay, which is originating from Chota Nagpur Plateau region, and then merging into this region. Fine. Next comes okay the main important rivers. So main important rivers are your Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri. These are the four important rivers that you are finding. The Mahanadi river basin, if you look at, so if you look at Mahanadi river basin, this is okay what? This is nothing but okay Mahanadi river basin that you are finding. Clear? Now the source of origin, okay, this is how it is originating, and then moving like this, then okay moving like this, and ultimately joining what? Ultimately joining your the sea region. Okay, ultimately you can see Bhubaneswar, you can see okay the important cities, okay, that is lying in this region. Clear? So what is this region from where Mahanadi is something that is originating? It is referred as the Dandakanya Plateau. Dandakanya Plateau. So Dandakanya Plateau is what? Dandakanya Plateau is from where Mahanadi river is something that is okay originating. Fine. Then that there are certain important tributaries of okay what Mahanadi which comes and joins from the left side. Okay, which comes and joins from the left side, and which comes and joins from nothing but okay right side. So as the river is okay moving in this direction, the one that comes and joins from what? The one that comes and joins from the low side is which tributary? Is a right bank tributary. One that comes and joins from the upside is okay what? Left bank tributary, that is okay there. So important left bank tributaries are Seonath, another is Hasdev, another is Mand, and last is Ib. So these are okay what? These are the important left bank tributaries okay that you are finding. Clear? Seonath, Hasdev, Mand as well as Ib. Fine. What are the important? So remember that Shivnath, Hasdev, Mand, and if these are okay, which type of tributary? Left bank tributary. What are the right bank tributary? The one important right bank tributary is Jonk. Another is Ong. O-N-G. Ong. Another is Tel. Fine. So these are okay. What? These are the important right bank tributaries. Okay. These are the important right bank tributaries which are coming and joining the rivers. Okay, so Jong, Ong, and Tel. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So these are okay. What? These are nothing but okay important what? Important nothing but okay tributaries of Mahanadi river basin. So from where Mahanadi originates? It originates from Dandakanya Plateau, then flows like this and enters into what? Enters into nothing but okay the Bay of Bengal region. What are the important tributaries? Shivnath, Hasdev, Mand, and Yam. These are coming and joining from the left side. While okay, Tel, Jong, and Ong, which are coming and joining from the right side. Clear? A small river also flows in Odisha. So all these rivers are flowing in Odisha. Brahmi, Baitarani, we discussed Subarnekha, we discussed also okay what? Also Mahanadi. All these are coming and joining the Bay of Bengal through passing through what? Passing through the Odisha. Another important that you find is Rushi Kulya. So a small rivers is there. Fine. So this is how Mahanadi river is flowing, and you can see this river is referred as which river? This river is referred as a Rushi Kulya. So Rushi Kulya is flowing like this. Okay, so it is not joining Mahanadi, but it is flowing like this. Okay, that is okay there. And this Rushi Kulya is especially famous for which one? It is especially famous for olive ridley turtle. Olive ridley turtle. Okay, so on this coast, many of the turtle comes and they lay the eggs, hatch the eggs. Okay, so laying of the eggs, okay, or hatching of the eggs happens, okay, at this particular, okay, one. This is called as a olive ridley turtle. Fine. This Gahir Mata beach. This Gahir Mata beach is also very famous for olive ridley turtle. Okay, this Gahir Mata beach is also very famous for olive ridley turtle. Even you see nothing but, okay, what you can see, all these red side, whatever the red is being written, all these three red sides are very famous for which one? Olive ridley turtle mass nesting. Okay, so you'll see this event is also referred as what? You can get this question in environment section. So you can see this one, when many of the turtle comes, okay, and lay the hatch the eggs on this particular, okay, the phenomena, this phenomena is referred as what? This is called as a mass nesting phenomena. Okay, so many of the turtle comes and, okay, lay the eggs, okay, on, okay, what, from the sea they comes and lay the eggs on the coast. Okay, that is okay there, and this is referred as, okay, what, this referred as a mass nesting phenomena. This event is referred as what? This event is referred as a aribada. Okay, this event is referred as a aribada. Fine, you can see it is written as aribada. I have written aribada. So aribada is what? It is a unique mass nesting event of it is a unique mass nesting event of olive ridley turtle. So you might get a question like aribada is in use, it is related to what? So it is related to the mass nesting of which one? Mass nesting of olive ridley turtle. Fine, any doubt regarding this one? So what you have to keep in mind is what? What you have to keep in mind is Rushi Kulya river do not joins which one? Do not joins the Mahanadi river, but, okay, it flows through the Odisha, and it is a very famous site for whom? Very famous site for, okay, the olive ridley turtle. So from where it is originating? Rushi Kulya river is originating. The point from which it is originating is referred as the Nayagar Hills. So this point is referred as a Nayagar Hills. Fine. Nayagar Hills. Have a break and then we'll further continue. So you can see these two are the rivers which are again flowing in Odisha. One is called as what? One is called as a Vamsadhara river and another is called as a Nagvali. Clear? So this is Vamsadhara basin and this is nothing but okay Nagavali basin, that is okay there. Both are flowing where? Both are flowing in the Odisha region that you are finding. Clear? So they both are originating from where? Both are originating from Eastern Ghat region. Eastern Ghat region. Both are originating from Eastern Ghat region and their basin are extending in what? Extending in Andhra and Odisha. So their basin are something that are extending in Andhra as well as nothing but okay Odisha. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So the UPSC has asked question regarding these minor rivers also. Vamsadhara river as well as nothing but okay the Nagavali river. UPSC has asked question regarding these rivers also. Okay, so just add this. Okay, just write Vamsadhara and Nagavali. To add this one, that these smaller rivers originating from Eastern Ghat. Smaller river originating from Eastern Ghat and flowing through Odisha and Tamil Nadu flowing through Odisha and Tamil Nadu. Fine. Nagavali, 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 flowing through Odisha as well as and Andhra Pradesh. No, Andhra Pradesh. Odisha and I have told Tamil Nadu. No, it's Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh and joining Bay of Bengal. Clear? So these important rivers you have to keep in mind. Fine. So remember three important rivers which are what? Which are smaller river, which are Nagavali, Vamsadhara as well as Rushikulya. Fine. So you can see this question, this river has been mentioned, Vamsadhara, Indravati, Pranita, Pennar. Okay, these river are mentioned. So Vamsadhara has been asked in the case of nothing but okay examination. Similarly, Nagvali also has been asked in the case of examination. So just remember that these are the minor rivers, small river flowing in what? Flowing in Odisha and Andhra Pradesh region, and these are joining the Bay of Bengal. See, they are not tributary. Vamsadhara is not a tributary of whom? Is not a tributary of Godavari. Okay, so it is a smaller river. It is not a tributary of Godavari that you have to keep in mind. So what are the tributary of Godavari? You have Indravati and Pranhita. Okay, so these two are nothing but okay what? These two are your tributaries of Godavari, Indravati as well as Pranhita river. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? So Indravati and Pranhita are tributary of Godavari. Vamsadhara, as we discussed, is small river, doesn't meet the Godavari, and Pennar is again not joining the Godavari. Clear? So where is the Pennar river? So we discussed this is a Pennar river. Okay, so you can see this is a Godavari basin, and where is the Pennar river? It is okay here. Okay, yes, it starts from Nandidurg region. So flows through nothing but okay Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Then so this is okay Pennar river. This is Godavari river. So Pennar is not a tributary of whom? Not a tributary of Godavari. Clear? So this important thing you have to keep in mind. So that's why the minor rivers are also being asked right now in the case of examination. So remember that Rushikulya. Why Rushikulya is famous? Mass breeding of olive red turtle, and mass breeding of olive red turtle is referred as Aribada. Okay, it is referred as what? Aribada. This mass nesting unique event is referred as a Aribada. We discussed which are the major sites for Aribada in India. Rushikulya, then Gahirmatha. Gahirmatha beach, okay, is another important sites for mass nesting. Fine. So now we are done with Subarnekha, Baitarani, Brahmi, and Mahanadi. Next we are moving towards major river is Godavari. Fine. So Godavari is something that is originating from which region? Maharashtra, Trimbakeshwar Plateau. Okay, it is originating from Maharashtra, Trimbakeshwar Plateau, and again it is meeting where? It is meeting in the west. It is meeting the Bay of Bengal region. So it is which type of river? It is a west flowing river. Clear? So which river? It is a west flowing river. Again, you have to keep that in mind. Clear? So originating from which hills? This plateau is referred as a Trimbakeshwar Plateau. Okay, so this is originating from Trimbakeshwar Plateau in Maharashtra. So this region is referred as Trimbakeshwar Plateau. Fine. So this is the origin of, okay, Godavari river. Now Godavari is also referred as what? Yeah, it is also referred as a Dakshin Ganga. This is also referred as a Dakshin Ganga. That is a name also given to the Godavari. Clear? And many tributaries comes and joins the Godavari. So which are the tributaries? You have Purna river, Vardha river, Penganga river, Venganga river, Indravati river, Sabri river, and you also have Manzara. You also have, this is Pranhita, Manzara, Pranhita. So all these are tributaries of whom? All these are tributaries of Godavari river. Clear? Flowing through which region? So this part is Maharashtra. This part is what? Telangana. And this part is what? Andhra Pradesh. And we discussed they forms what? Remember? We discussed which one? KG basin. Remember this? KG Krishna Godavari basin. Known for what? Known for what? Known for offshore petrol and diesel, or offshore oils. Okay, these are known for offshore oils. So they are forming what? They are forming delta region. They are forming delta region which is famous for offshore oil. And another thing which we are now deriving here is a shale gas. Another thing which is now we are deriving is a shale gas. Fine. So these are important things you have to keep in mind. As we discussed, question has been asked this year. Remember last class we discussed, okay, mains part where a question has been asked regarding offshore distribution of, okay, what? Offshore distribution of oil. So KG basin is, okay, where you are finding what? Offshore oil distribution, that is okay there. And also you are going to find other type of gas, okay, which is referred as a shale gas. Fine. Fine. Normally, normally the natural gas that you, what is a natural gas? Anyone? What is natural gas means? Natural gas that you use it? It is methane. Okay, so methane is your, okay, the gas that you are using, like CNG. In CNG, compressed natural gas. Compressed natural gas is what? Your methane. Okay, it is methane that you are using. So this is CH4. Methane is, okay, CH4. It is a compressed natural gas that you are finding. Fine. Now, another important thing that you see is, okay, what? Another important thing that you see is methane is generally found in which type of rocks? Generally found in permeable rocks. This is generally found in which type of rock? These are generally found in a permeable rocks, from where you extract what? You extract nothing but, okay, methane as a natural gas, and then, okay, you, okay, compressed it to make it what? To make it nothing but, okay, CNG. So this is, okay, what? This is the, this type of gas is referred as what? This type of gas is referred as, like, this CNG is the gas which is referred as your traditional gases. They are referred as a traditional gases. Now the new type of gases that you are getting is a shale gas. Okay, this is a new type of gas which is generally don't occur in which type of rock? Yeah, the shale gas is a new type of gas. Okay, it is also a methane only. It is also a methane only, but not trapped in permeable rock. It is trapped in impermeable rocks. It is trapped in an impermeable rock. Normally, Normally, yeah, methane only, but trapped in a impermeable rock. This is a methane trapped in a case of, okay, the permeable rocks. Generally, methane are, okay, natural gas are found in association with the oil. So they are also referred as a wet gases. Natural gas are found in association with the oil, but these are referred as what? Dry gases. These are not found in association with the oil. These are found in impermeable rocks. You know that where the water will go and, okay, what? Groundwater. We discussed groundwaters are found in which one? Permeable. Okay, you see the oil and, okay, coal, these are, we are deriving from permeable. So impermeable rocks when you have, and dry gases when you have, you don't find oil association, then it is going to be called as which type of gases? Shale gases. It is also a methane gas. Okay, it is also a methane gas, CH4 only. This is also a CH4 only, natural gas, but okay, where you are finding, that's why it is referred as a shale gas. Fine. So basically, Krishna region, Krishna basin region and Godavari basin region is very famous for shale gases. Okay, these are very famous for shale gases. Fine. So that's why you'll find a news. So you'll find this news. Okay. You can see sale and start production as Mukammala field KG basin. This KG basin is there. Shale gas in India, advantage and disadvantage that you are finding. So these new things you are finding. Shale gas is, okay, what? Shale gas is a new type of gas you are getting in India. Now you can see this China uncover major new shale gas field in case of Sichuan basin. So every country is now trying to nothing but, okay, go for exploration of whom? Go for exploration of shale gas. Why? Why? It will minimize dependence on whom? It will minimize dependence on petrol, diesel, other thing. You can use shale gas for whom? You can use shale gas also for nothing but, okay, generation of electricity. So this will, okay, this will minimize India dependence on oil import also. This will minimize India dependence on oil import also. That's why every country is trying to explore the shale gas. But in India, still extraction of shale gas is not being done. Why it is not being done? Why extraction of shale gas is not being done? Because as we discussed, it is found in which type of rock? Impermeable. To break the impermeable rock, generally you are using a lot of waters. Okay, you know that water at a very high force, when it is being used, then what will happen? It is going to break the rocks, and from there you can take out nothing but, okay, gases. That is okay there. Clear? So this technique uses lot amount of water, and we are now facing problem of what? We are now facing problem of water shortage. Okay, so we are, if we salt water pressure problem is going to be there. Clear? You have to use fresh water. If salt water will go, then chances is that it will mix with what? It will mix with underground water, because underground water is also there, no? So if salt water, if you are using for pressurizing another thing, what will happen? Okay, it will mix with underground water. When breakage of rocks will happen, underground water with which, okay, the salt water will mix, and it will saline, okay, what? It will create a saline salt underground water. This saline underground water, then you can't use for what? For drinking purposes, for irrigation purposes, you can't use it. Okay, so that's why salt water is not being used. Okay, fresh water is being used, and we are facing shortage of fresh water. So currently hydraulic, okay, this is called as a hydraulic fracturing. Okay, when you use, okay, water to what? Water to break the rocks, high pressure of water to break the rock, that is called as a hydraulic fracturing. So currently this technique is very, okay, what? Very costly technique, and also nothing but, okay, lot amount of water is required. So India is still not going for exploration of India is still not going for, okay, the extraction of. Exploration we have done, that it is found in, okay, Godavari basin. Extraction is not being done because of nothing but, okay, high cost that is, okay, there. Clear? Any doubt? So remember, what are the tributaries we have discussed? Tributaries are what? Vardha river, Penganga river, Venganga river, Indravati river, Sabri river, Manjara river, Pranhita river. All these are the tributaries of whom? All these are tributaries of the Godavari river. Remember, a question has been asked just now. We discussed, question has been asked regarding tributary of whom? Tributary of Godavari river. Fine. Now, if I ask this question, Godavari river basin covers which one? Which state are covered under Godavari river basin? So we just now discussed that you can see this region is which one? You can see this is Chhattisgarh, this is what? Maharashtra, this part is what? Telangana, this part is what? Andhra Pradesh. Even you see, okay, the basins of Godavari are extending also to whom? Odisha. You'll also see here which lies Karnataka also lies, okay. So you'll see basin of Godavari's are something that are extending to how many regions, okay. Question might come like that, okay. How many states the basins are being touched, fine. So that you have to keep in mind while reading map. Be careful that which are the states, okay, that where you'll see extension of whom? Extension of nothing but, okay, basin of Godavari's. Clear? Any doubt? Next important you have is what? Next important that you have is a Krishna river. So next basin that you have is the Krishna river basin. Now, like the Godavari, even Krishna originates from Maharashtra, but plateau is what? Mahabaleshwar plateau. The plateau is what? Mahabaleshwar plateau, not Trimbakeshwar. We discussed Godavari originates from which plateau? Trimbakeshwar plateau. The Krishna originates from where? From Mahabaleshwar region. Fine. Fine. So you can see this is where it is originating. Krishna river is something that is, okay, originating. This is the region, and this region is referred as what? Mahabaleshwar plateau. Mahabaleshwar plateau. Now some of the important dams, okay, that you are finding on this one is Koyna dam. One important that you see is a Koyna dam. Another important dam is Nagarjuna Sagar dam. Fine. So these are important dams, okay, that are being created on nothing but, okay, the Krishna river, Koyna dam, as well as nothing but, okay, Nagarjuna Sagar dam. Fine. Fine. What are the tributaries? You can see the tributaries are what? Tributaries are Bhima, Tungbhadra, okay. So these are, okay, what? These are the tributaries that you are finding in this, okay, what? In this map, Bhima river as well as Tungbhadra river. Clear? Now there are a lot of tributaries of whom? Lot of tributaries of Krishna river, okay. So there are a lot of tributaries of Krishna river. What are the tributaries? There's a river also called as a Musi river, okay. So there is also a river called as a Musi river. So Musi river, Bhima river, Tungbhadra river. Then you also have what? You also have what? You also have, you can see here it is written as which river? Ujjani river. These are smaller river, okay. Ujjani is something that is, okay, smaller river. Then there are two important bigger river, which is Ghatprabha and Malprabha. Ghatprabha and Malprabha. These are the other two tributaries. So Ghatprabha, Malprabha, Musi, Bhima, Tungbhadra, Ujjani. These are the tributaries you are finding with regard to which river? Krishna river. Fine. Now there is a news with regard to this one, which is called as a lift irrigation project. Where this project is being taken? Where this project is taken? Lift irrigation project. Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. Yes, okay. Borders of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. You are finding this one. What is this lift irrigation project means? That you are taking water from the lower region and, okay, moving it to the upper region. That is what we call as a lift irrigation project. So how you gonna lift the water?
By pumps.
By pressure. Any other thing? Yeah, how you are going to lift the water from lower region to upper region? Because you know that this is, okay, what? This is a plateau region. This is, okay, what? Plain region. So from plain region to plateau region, how you are going to lift the water? How you are going to lift the water? For this, lot of energy, like energy is going to be required. You have to pump things. So for that, what is required? Energy is going to be required. So that is why this lift irrigation project is one of the energy intensive project. It is one of the energy intensive project, and that's why there is there is also some sort of controversy regarding this project. There are some sort of controversy also regarding this particular project. Fine, because lot amount of energy is going to be spent to lift the water, and that's why it is called as a lift irrigation project. Fine. So you'll also find news regarding this one. So UPSC might ask you that on which river this lift irrigation project is being built. So one lift irrigation project that you are finding is a Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project. This is you are finding in the case of whom? This we are finding in the case of Karnataka. So this lift irrigation project is being built in the case of Karnataka, Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project. Now, if you see this, it is a multi-purpose irrigation project in Godavari River, Telangana, India. That is there, and what it is a multi-stage. So you are transferring water from which river? Vardha, Painganga, these are the tributaries, Vainganga, towards nothing but towards nothing but the different regions, and you will see water reaching to what? Water reaching to Telangana, water reaching to the Karnataka. This is something that you are finding with regard to this project called as a Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project. Clear? Any doubt? So this you keep in mind, Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project, and it is built on which river? It is built on Godavari River. Fine. Now the last that you are finding is what? Last that you are finding major river is Kaveri Basin. The last major that you are finding is a Kaveri River. So from where the Kaveri River originates? From where do you see origin of Kaveri River? Karnataka. What is a point? Point is referred as a Tal Kaveri. So point of origin of Kaveri River is referred as what? Tal Kaveri. So this is the origin of the Kaveri River. Tal Kaveri is the origin of the Kaveri River, and this Tal Kaveri lies in which hills? Brahmagiri Hills. Fine. It is written in books. It is written as T-A-L-A. T-A-L. Tala Kaveri. Fine. Again, it is a east flowing river joining which one? Joining which one? Joining the Bay of Bengal region. And which are the basin? Kaveri Basin is touching which are the region? Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Puducherry, and even Kerala. So these are the states through which the Kaveri Basin is passing through. Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Puducherry, as well as Kerala. Again, under Article 262 of the Constitution, if you read polity, Article 262 of the Constitution, there is a creation of what? Creation of a tribunal. There's a mechanism to create a tribunal. This tribunal will resolve what? Dispute related to interstate water dispute. Water dispute. Fine. So Article 262 give powers to whom? Powers to the Parliament. That Parliament can take up steps to resolve dispute related to what? Related to water, and these disputes should not directly go to whom? To the court. Clear? Normally, if you read Article 131, which deals with the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court, it tells what? It tells that any dispute between state and state, or any dispute between state and centers, this will directly go to which court? Supreme Court. Okay, so any dispute between two state or any dispute between state and center, all these dispute directly goes to which type of court? This directly go to the Supreme Court. They'll not go to district court, high court. These are original jurisdiction of Supreme Court. Original jurisdiction means cases that will directly go to whom? That will directly go to the Supreme Court. Fine. Now, so interstate, when interstate water dispute is happening, it is also a which type of dispute? State versus state dispute. Like Kaveri is okay. What Kaveri is a dispute between whom? Between nothing but okay the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So it is a state versus state dispute. But if it is a matter related to water, then what will happen? Then Parliament has been given power that the Parliament can make rules for what? Parliament can make rules for creation of tribunals, and these tribunals can resolve the dispute between whom? These tribunals can resolve the dispute between the state. Clear? So the judgment that comes from the tribunal are referred as awards. The judgment that comes from the tribunal are referred as awards. Clear? So whatever the judgment the tribunals are giving, these are referred as awards. Clear? So you have a Kaveri Water Tribunal, okay, Kaveri Water Tribunal, which has given awards that how much sharing of water should happen between whom? Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Puducherry and Kerala. What should be the share that is given to each state? That has come from where? That has come from the Kaveri Water Tribunal, which has been created under which article? Under the Article 262 of the Constitution, which gives powers to whom? Powers to the Parliament. Clear? So any interstate related water dispute, who has the power to create a tribunal and etc.? Parliament has the power to create a tribunal. Clear? And these matters will not go to whom? Supreme Court directly, rather other type of dispute between the state, if other than the water related dispute that is happening between the state and etc., that dispute can directly go to whom? To the Supreme Court. Okay, because that is the original jurisdiction of Supreme Court. Fine. Any doubt? So what are the tributaries you are finding? What are the tributaries that you are finding of Kaveri? So you are finding what? You are finding Arkavati, you are finding Himvati, you are finding Shishma, okay, you are finding, these are the tributaries of what? These are the tributaries of Kaveri River. Yeah, Shimsha. Then you also have what? You also have Kabini River, Noil River. All these are also tributary of whom? All these are also tributary of
In the examination, will they be asked which tributary is which side?
they can ask you which tributary is which side. They can ask you north south locations of nothing but tributary and etc. That questions can also be asked in case of examination. They can right now this one, like Kaveri River and other river, what type of question that they have asked is related to dispute only, because this was in news regarding dispute. Fine. With Ganga River and other rivers, what they have asked is the location part, west to east location, east to west location. So that you have to keep in mind. So if you see the basin of this one, I'll just show you map also. So see, this is the award that has been given by whom? This is award that has been given by the the tribunal, how much share will go to which one. So Tamil Nadu has highest share, followed by Karnataka, Kerala, as well as Puducherry. Now you are finding this is okay, what Amravati, this is nothing but okay Bhavani river, this is where Kabani rivers are there, Himvati is there. Okay, you are finding okay Shishma or Shimsha river, okay, that you are finding over here. So these are okay, what these are the important okay tributaries. So Amravati, Bhavani, Kabani, you are finding Himvati. So these are the important tributaries that you find with regard to Kaveri river. Fine. Now some of the important dams that you have to keep in mind is, one is which dam? Nittur dam. So this dam is something that is okay created, Nittur dam. Another important dam that you are finding over here is fine. So these two dams you keep in mind. So what are the important basins you are finding? Mahanadi basin, Godavari basin, Krishna and Kaveri. Fine. And the important dams, okay, if question comes like matching like this, which pair is correctly matched? Nagarjuna Sagar Dam on Godavari River, Govind Ballabh Pant Sagar Dam on Soon River, Jawahar Sagar, Chambal River, Krishna Raj Sagar, Kaveri River.
Sir, last two question was
It is not correctly matched.
it is correctly matched.
No, I am asking which is not correctly matched.
First one is not matched.
Okay, Nagarjuna Sagar
Krishna River.
on Krishna River. Clear. And Govind Ballabh Sagar. Govind Ballabh Sagar. Govind Ballabh Sagar. Go back to Soon River. Soon River we have discussed. What are the tributary of Soon River we have discussed? Which is a tributary of Soon River? Mahananda is not a tributary of Soon River. Mahananda we discussed directly goes and joins where? Directly goes and joins in Bangladesh. Not Mahananda. Which is a Soon River tributary we have discussed. Yeah, this is a name of dam. Okay, Govind Ballabh Sagar Dam is a dam. It is on which river? We discussed Rihand Dam. Okay, Rihand River is there. Okay, so it is also referred as a Rihand Dam. Rihand is a tributary of whom? Rihand is a tributary of Soon. Okay, so Rihand is a tributary of Soon where you will find what? Where you will find Govind Ballabh Sagar Dam. Clear? So this is wrong statement. This is wrong. First is wrong. Second is wrong. Jawahar Sagar where you will find? Jawahar Sagar where you will find? Chambal, is it correct? Jawahar Sagar where you will find Chambal, is it correct? On Chambal, what are the dams we have written? Chambal is a tributary of Yamuna. Yamuna, okay, on Chambal's what dam we have written? Rana Pratap Sagar we have written. Then Dulhasti Dam is Chenab, not Chambal. Dulhasti Salal is a Chenab. Chenab is the Chenab is a tributary of Indus. Chambal is a tributary of Yamuna. On Chambal River, what we have written? What are the dams? We have written Rana Pratap Sagar. We have discussed, okay, what? Jawahar Sagar, Gandhi Sagar. Those are the dams that has been built on what? Those are the dams that has been built on Chambal River. Clear? So we have written which dam? Gandhi Sagar Dam. We have written what? Rana Pratap Sagar Dam, Jawahar Sagar Dam. Clear? So all these dams, what we have discussed, can come in the case of examination on which river these dams are being built. Okay, so that you will get in the case of examinations. Fine. So remember that the important dams, like we discussed last class, Dulhasti Dam, Salal Dam. Okay, we discussed Krishna Raj Sagar dams and etc. Those dams, okay, you have to keep in mind. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? Now there are one dam which is okay being built by the China recently, which is much in news, and you have to know about dams. That dams. Fine. So why it is much in news? Because China is building world largest dam. China is building world largest dam, and this is okay referred as a super hydro power dam. Okay, this is referred as which dam? Super hydro power dam. This is okay very much okay. What you can see this one, China 170 billion Brahmaputra dam rattles India, local resist daily counter dam project reports. Okay, so this is okay one day back news you are getting. So this important dams, okay, that is being built by the China is okay referred as a super power dam. Why? Because very large amount of okay water can be diverted. Very large amount of water can be diverted. You can see this will reduce water flow on major river by how much percentage? 85%. Okay, so we discussed Brahmaputra is known as Sangpo, then Yarlang Jangbo, then it enters into what? India as okay what? India has nothing but okay Daibang river, and then there it is called as a Brahmaputra river. So if this dam that China is planning can reduce what? Can reduce nothing but okay the water okay flowing in India by how much percentage? 85%. That is okay there, and that's why it is a cause of worry. Like India, last class we discussed India has stopped what? Okay, Indus Water Treaty. India has okay suspended the Indus Water Treaty. So India is on the upper side while the Pakistan is on lower side. Okay, in the rivers. Okay, but Brahmaputra, who is okay at the upper side, China is at the upper side, and the Brahmaputra is something that is okay entering. So they are building nothing but okay this particular dam. So that's why this is okay what? This is nothing but okay a problematic part. So this can be used also in the international relation, the friction between India and China, which okay what are the causes for friction between India and China, or what are the trouble things between India and China. You can also okay water dispute. Okay, so like we have a border dispute with the China, we also have which type of dispute? Water dispute also with the China. So that point you can mention. So in order to counter this one, India was planning to what? India was planning to create its own dam. Okay, where? On the Indian side. So if you see this one map, so now this part is where you are building the dam. It is referred as okay Jangmu Dam. You can see this dam is written as what? Jangmu Dam. So this dam that China is building is okay Jangmu Dam that you are seeing. Now from here, when it is entering into India, when this river is something that is entering into India, at this region India were planning to build its own what? Own dams. Okay, but locals are resisting. Why locals are resisting? Huh? Yeah. The reason is okay what? A lot of deforestation for dams. Okay, creation, what will happen? Local deforestation, displacement of people from this particular region, and as a result okay they are resisting creation of nothing but okay dams in this particular areas. Okay, why India was creating dams? No, but water is coming from here now to store water. Yes, okay, because let's say more amount of water is diverted from here, then what will happen? India will face a crisis. So when India will face a crisis, if you build a dam and store water over there, what will happen? At the crisis time, you can release such particular water that is okay there. Clear? So that is the reason India was preparing for a counter dam that is okay there. Clear? But this counter dam is being resisted by whom? local people who don't want to be displaced from their from their homes and etc. Deforestation should not happen, and that is why this is a problematic one. Clear? So you might get a question also regarding nothing but this dam. Clear? Super hydro dam which China is something that is building, because it will affect nothing but what? It will affect nothing but the Brahmaputra flow in India. Clear?
So when
Yes.
there is a river flowing through multiple countries,
Mm.
so how do we decide that? Because the river water, everybody will have its authority on kind of. So if China is deciding to build a dam, so there should is there any organization or people who decide to do that?
See, generally it is decided by whom? Negotiation between two countries, like India and Pakistan has decided by what? Indus Water Treaty, and we discuss who brokered the treaty. World Bank has brokered the treaty. So we discuss World Bank mediated, and we have decided the treaty. So generally what you see is it is generally decided by whom? By the countries and coming together. An international institution can facilitate that. International institution can facilitate that. They can come together and ask countries to negotiate. Let's say India and Pakistan were not having good relation. So who mediated between the India and Pakistan? World Bank is mediated. So like that, other international institutions can come and mediate things. Fine, but ultimately it is up to two countries to nothing but two countries to nothing but decide that how much quantum of water you will be using, how much quantum of water I'll be using. That is ultimately nothing but countries to decide themselves. Fine. Now, if that is a reason why water dispute can turn into what? Water dispute can turn into it can lead to war. It can lead to war. It can turn into deadly war. That is there. Clear? So what you see is currently we don't have as such any international institution as such deciding these particular things. Clear? And also it is not possible for an international institution. Why?
Because end of the day it will be up to the country.
At end of the day, yes, because they don't have a sovereignty over what India is doing in our territory. No other country will no other country or no other international institution has authority to come and question. So we have a sovereignty in our region, no? So that's why that is a problem. Clear? So two countries can negotiate it. The China is saying that China is saying that this will not divert the water, means whatever the electricity that they are generating, and after that the water will be water will be again fetched back into fetched back into the river. So there is a two type of dam. One is called as a runoff river type dam. So one type of dam is called as a runoff river type. What is runoff river type? Let's say here water is coming from here. What you will see, you will divert the water, and then again it will again fetch back into again fetch back into nothing but river. So this type of dams are called as what? This type of dams are called as a runoff river type. So you will divert the water, run the turbine, and then again water you will fetch back into fetch back into the river. So such type of dams are referred as a runoff river type. Clear? So China is saying that they are building this kind of nothing but this kind of nothing but the runoff river type. But since India and Pakistan, India and China also do not share good relationship, it is a cause for worry of India. What if the water is not fetched back by the China into nothing but river, so it will decrease the supply of water in case of India. Fine. So that is the reason why this is in news. So just keep that in mind. So Tista River, we discussed it is a disputed river between India and Bangladesh, and we discussed the Brahmaputra River. Currently, this is what? This is nothing but cause of friction between India as well as China. So the project, the super hydro project that the China is taking up. Fine. Now the two smaller river that you are finding on the eastern side are, as we discussed, Vagai River, and another you find is what? Another you find is what? Pennuru or Pennar River. Fine. So this river is what? This river is Pennar or Pennuru River. It is also referred as a Pennuru River. And another important smaller river that you see is a Vagai River. Clear? Now, this Pennar or Pennuru River originate in Nandi Durg Peak in Karnataka. Fine. And then flows into what? Then flows into Andhra Pradesh region, finally joining nothing but okay, Bay of Bengal. And Vagai is something that is originating. Vagai is originating. It is more of okay, what? It is very small river. And what you find is this river is almost dried up. The water flow is generally during the monsoon season only. When monsoon season comes, then only you see the river having the water and the river is flowing in that region. Otherwise, mostly dried up. Madurai is located on this river. Madurai is located on this river. Clear? So mostly dry channel disappears during what? Disappears during summers, but monsoon season flow of river or something that are there. So this you find with regard to Vagai river. These are smaller river. Clear? So remember Vagai and Pennar or Pennuru river doesn't join which river? They are not part of Kaveri river. So they are not joining the Kaveri river. Fine. So neither Vagai, neither okay Pennar, they are not joining which river? Kaveri river. So we discuss what are the tributaries of Kaveri. What are the tributaries of Kaveri? Kabini. Yeah. So there we have not mentioned Vagai and Pennar. Okay. So remember that these two are very small river, not joining which river? Kaveri river. So major basin that you are finding is which one? As we discussed, Kaveri river. You have which river? Krishna river. You have which river? Godavari river. And which river? Mahanadi river. Fine. So these are the major river. Other we discuss Subarneka, Baitarani, Brahmi. We discuss Vamsadhara, Nagavali. You will see okay Pennar and Vagai. These are okay what? These are nothing but okay smaller rivers. Fine. Now if you see a question what has been asked. $15 you answer. Option A. Anyone else? Only A. So it's saying Narmada river flows from where to where? From west, flows to the west, while most of the large peninsular river flows to the east. So we discussed all your large peninsular rivers are what? Are your large peninsular rivers are Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Mahanadi, all are flowing where? So they are flowing in the east direction. So we discussed this is how the flow is there. Why Narmada is flowing towards west direction? Because we discussed it occupies which type of valley? Rift Valley. It flows between Vindhyan and Satpuras. But this is not the reason why it is okay flowing towards what? This is not the reason. Okay, we discussed Narmada do flow between what? Vindhyan and Satpuras, and south of Satpuras we discussed Tapi river is something that is flowing. But this is not the reason why Narmada is moving towards what? This is not the reason why Narmada is moving towards west side. Clear? The reason why Narmada is moving towards west side is what? The Rift Valley region. Remember, we discussed here Vindhyan, here Satpuras, and already path is being created, Rift Valley is being created through which Narmada is something that is okay flowing. Clear? The land slopes to the west from central India. Is it correct? Is it correct? Land is sloping towards west means what? We discussed concordant and discordant drainage pattern. No? So discordant is what? Not following the topography. Concordant means what? Following the topography. So why Godavari, Krishna and Kaveris are moving over here? They are okay forming what? They are forming the consequent drainage. No? So they are forming which type of drainage system? Consequent. Remember differences we have this Himalayan river antecedent drainage and peninsular river consequent drainage. So they are following the topography. If the topography is okay towards the west, slope is towards the west, then the river will flow towards the west. The slope is towards east, that's why the rivers are flowing towards what? Rivers are flowing towards something but okay, east. Clear? Any doubt? So the slope is not towards the west, the slope is towards where? Towards the east. Okay, that is the reason why you see Krishna, Godavari, other things are flowing towards east. Okay, so remember the drainage pattern. Okay, antecedent drainage and consequent drainage. Okay, so they are following the topography. Since topography is towards the east, that's why they are moving towards where? Towards the east direction. That is okay there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular part? So this is wrong statement, this is wrong statement. Answer here is what? One only. Clear? So like this question has been asked related to what? Related to the rivers in case of examinations. Fine. Any doubt? Next we are coming to the concept of ports. Ports. So what are ports basically? What does a port means? There is a term called port, there is a term called harbor. What is the difference?
Which is artificial in and which is natural.
Yeah, natural okay place for docking of ship is referred as a harbor, and okay the artificial one for loading and unloading, not artificial, rather man-made, for loading and unloading and docking of ship is referred as what? Ports. Fine. So what you see is there are two different kind of ports. One is called as a major port, another is called as what? Minor ports. So one is called as a major port, another is called as what? Minor ports. Fine. These are the two major type of ports that you are finding. What is major ports? Major ports are those ports which are managed by the central government. Which are managed by central government. Infrastructures and other things are created by the central government, and these are regulated under the Major Port Act. So major port are something that are looked after by whom? Looked after by the central government. These are okay what? These infrastructures are created by whom? Central government, and these are regulated under which act? These are regulated under the Major Port Act. That is okay there. Clear? Minor port, these are regulated by whom? State government. These are regulated by the state government. A small infrastructure is being created in this region. A small infrastructure is being created, and what you find is what? They are regulated under Minor Port Act designed by the state. Fine. So those differences you are finding between major port as well as minor port. Major port is what? Major port are they are regulated under which act? They are regulated under the Central Government Act, that is Major Port Act. Minor port are regulated under what? State Act, that is state government is something that is okay regulating. Generally, why you create minor ports? Generally, why you create minor ports? For certain things like fishing and etc. For that purposes you create it. For okay, for minor okay what? For inland trading, or you can say the transfer of goods. For that purposes you can create it for inland trading, not for export and import, but for inland trading. Let's say from this part to this part, okay, from this part to this part, you see let's say one region is what? One region is this region, one region is this region. You want to transfer goods from here to here. If you are transfer via the road, what will happen? More costly. Transfer via the sea, what will happen? Less costly movement. Okay, so for inland trading, okay, you also use nothing but okay what? You also use nothing but okay minor ports. Clear? Now major ports are generally used for what? For your export and import purposes. These are generally used for your export and import purposes. Fine. So far 13 major ports have been identified. So far how many major ports India have? 13 major ports are there in case of India, which are regulated by whom? Which are regulated by the government. Fine. Now remember that ports can be what? Ports can be riverine ports also. Riverine port means what? Through rivers. Yes, okay. Like you'll see what? You'll see Kolkata lies on which river? We just now discussed Hooghly River. Kolkata lies on which river? Hooghly River. So from okay what? From the this thing you'll see this river is flowing like this. So the Bay of Bengal to Kolkata, you have okay rivers, that is okay what, that is connecting Bay of Bengal to Kolkata. So you can okay what, you can take the ship up to nothing but okay Kolkata through this rivers, and that's why such ports are referred as which type of port? Riverine ports. Clear? Now there is something called tidal port also, like we discussed port in this region. We discussed when tides are there, more water will enter towards what? More water will enter towards the coast, and as a result it is easier for ship to nothing but okay come near to the coast. When okay what will happen, the low tide are going to be there, then water will recede, so easier for nothing but okay ships to nothing but okay move away. So when tide water is being used for okay coming and moving away from the port, then such type of port are referred as what? Tidal port. Okay, such type of ports are referred as a tidal ports. So you can have a port called riverine port, you also can have port such as tidal port. Clear? Now another important thing that you have to keep in mind is we discussed major ports are regulated by whom? Central Government Act. Now if central government says that okay port can be occupied by the private players, act says that port can also be occupied by the private player, then what will happen? Then the major port can be further divided into two types: publicly owned port or government owned port or private owned port. Clear? For example, currently government has a policy, railways is under the control of whom? Government. Okay, but government can privatize railways, no? Like bank are under the control of government. Government can privatize also what? Bank. So there is a banking act, clear, which is regulating all the banks. You have RBI. RBI is what? RBI giving licenses to whom? Bank, no? So you have a Banking Regulation Act 1949 under which RBI provide licenses to all the banks. So whether private bank, public bank, all banks need licenses from where? RBI. So they also need licenses from the RBI, that is okay there. So RBI means what? Government, okay, is giving, governmental bodies is giving okay the licenses, that is okay there. Clear? So what you see is if major port can be owned by whom? Can be owned by the government, or major port can also be owned by whom? Private players. Clear? But they are regulated under which act? They are regulated as per Major Port Act only, Central Government Act only, but can be owned by the government or can be owned by the private players. If they are owned by the government, then it is called as what? Publicly owned. If they are owned by whom? Owned by the private, then it is called as a privately owned port. Clear? Then port can be either natural port also, port can also be what? Artificial ports also. What are natural ports? Remember we discussed our west coast is what? Submerging, while the eastern coast emerging. So as a result, west submerging means what? More water this side, more water means ship can come near to the coast, while here what will happen, we have to raise the level of the water so that okay what, ship can come and dock over here. So artificial port is created generally on which side? Emergent coast. The natural port are generally created on which side? Submergent coast. Okay, so wherever the coast are submerging, with there you generally find which type of port? Natural port. Wherever the coast are emerging, there you generally see which type of port? Artificial ports. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So those are the classification of ports you have to keep in mind: major port versus minor port, riverine port versus tidal port, publicly owned port versus what? Privately owned port, and also you have nothing but okay concept of what? Concept of artificial port and a natural ports. Fine. So if you see the question, so you can see this question, the second number. So port name is given and for what purpose the port are known, that is okay the question that is given in the case of examinations. Clear? And asking which of the pair is okay what, which of the pair is correctly matched. Fine. Fine. So this is how you are going to see the questions appearing in the case of nothing but okay examinations. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So largest container port in India is basically what? Largest container port in India is okay the new port that we have created is called as a Jawaharlal Nehru port in Mumbai. That is the largest container port in India. So that's why you have okay what? you have nothing but okay, this as a wrong statement. You have this as a wrong statement. Clear? Now, Mundra Port, okay, is the largest privately owned port in India. Yes, okay, this is correct. Okay, Mundra Port is the largest privately owned port in India. Fine. So, who is controlling this port? Mundra. Clear? You can see it is India's largest and most private commercial port in the Gulf of Kutch region. Who is owning this? Adani is okay owning this. So Mundra is okay correctly matched, okay, that you are seeing. Clear? So like this, okay, question is coming in the case of examination. So we'll start with okay all the ports and what are the okay what are nothing but okay significance and what are okay major characteristic of those ports. We'll start with that in the next class. Okay. Anybody having any doubt? So what we covered today is what? Concept of river system. Remember Ganga river system, the Brahmaputra river system, the Godavari, Krishna, Mahanadi and Kaveri. Along with that, certain smaller river you have to keep in mind, like we discussed, okay, Barak river, like Teesta river, Mahananda river, like we discussed, okay, Nagavalli river, Vamsadhara river. You also have what? You also have okay, Pinnar or Pennuru river, Vaigai river, and certain okay west flowing river like Kali Nadi, like you have what? You have Sharavati, Periyar, Pamba, Mandovi, Zuari. Okay, so those rivers are smaller rivers that are flowing out. Clear? Thank you. Thank you for